Broadcasting from Watts Creative Studios and live on Grove Street FM. You're listening to Talk Local to Me, brought to you by the Central Virginia Business Coalition.
Hi, and welcome to Talk Local to Me. So I'm usually not the one that starts. I didn't really know what to say. Heather is traveling the world today, so everybody is stuck with Mr. Woody Watts. Excuse me, Dr. Woody Watts.
Thank you so much.
He didn't go to Sasquatch College for 4 years for nothing.
Not paying off those loans for nothing.
Right. So, and I'm Mike Norfield with Visiting Angels. Happy to be able to talk to you today. Talk to you about a little bit about the only event that I know that's coming up today, because that's where I'm headed next. And that is the Society is having a ribbon cutting on Old Forest Road at their new location there. It's brand new business starting in Lynchburg. So it'd be a good time. You should come out and check it out around 4 o'clock. So hope to see you there. But today we're going to talk to Rachel Queen from the Pink Flamingo Play Cafe, who I've heard a lot about. I haven't had a chance to go by there. I told her right before we came on air I was trying to go there and take my son so that he could play, but he's 6'5", 300 pounds, and 21 years old. Didn't want to go. So, but fun for kids of all ages, and kind of tell us, like, so you opened earlier this year.
Yes, we opened in July.
So how have things been going?
So fun, like so amazing, and the community has been really, really supportive and excited about it. And yeah, all good things. Yeah.
So those who might not know what the Pink Flamingo Play Cafe is, tell us a little bit about what you guys offer and kind of what people have in store if they go there.
Yeah. So we are an indoor playground with a full service coffee shop. So our play space is geared for ages 6 months to 8 years. And we sell 2-hour play passes. And you can bring your kids, they play, you get a really good cup of coffee. We work with a couple local bakeries to supply baked goods. And yeah, it's awesome. We have memberships. We've got, I think, about 150 members so far.
Okay.
And our members can come and stay whenever they want.
So you can get like a day pass or a time slot.
Yes.
Because I think that's how you do it, is by time slots.
Yes.
And so you can sign up for a time slot and do it like that, or you can sign up for a pass and you get some, like, how does that work? What does the pass come with?
Yeah, so it's a unlimited membership. So you can come literally whenever you want and stay for how long you want, as long as we're not at capacity. And you get a free coffee every month. So
okay.
Yeah.
So if you have the pass, then you can kind of, for those whose family are a little harder to plan, they can kind of be like, hey, we're out, we're getting ready to go grocery shopping, but before we do that, let's go.
Let's
have a little fun. Mom can get some coffee, or dad.
Yes.
And kind of just take advantage of that kind of on a whim while you're out. And then if you don't have the pass, you can just book a time. And is it an hour slot or?
It's a 2-hour slot.
2-hour slot. You said that. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
I realized as soon as I asked. So what are your hours? Like, what time do you open? What's the earliest?
Yeah, so we've kind of been playing with hours for a little bit. We were, when we first opened, 8 to 3. And then we had a lot of guests say that they wanted to bring their kids after work or after school. So when school started, we are now open Wednesday through Friday until 7 p.m. So a little all over the place. Monday and Tuesday we close at 3, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday until 7.
Okay.
Saturday is 8 to 12, and then we have private parties in the afternoon on Saturday and Sunday.
Okay. What kind of private party? Like birthday parties?
Birthday parties.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, and you have like different packages for that, I assume.
Yes.
And people should reach out to you and kind of get that information. And
yeah, it's all on our website. We have like you bring everything. We provide the space, or the bigger package, we can do it all for you.
Okay. And since I haven't been in there yet, so tell me a little bit about what the options are that you have for the kids to play, because I've seen pictures.
Yes.
And I know it's really cool, but kind of explain to our listeners.
Yeah. So it's set up like a little town. So you walk in and there's a restaurant, and then a supermarket, a police station that actually has like a little jail inside, which the kids are
I bet they
obsessed
love.
with. There's literally always baby dolls in the jail. And I'm
nice.
Like, this wasn't really the intention, but I get it. And then there's a hospital, a little house, like where they play house, a car shop, and a veterinary office, and then a giant slide climbing structure. We have like a little dino table and a train table in the center.
Okay. And I assume that it's all open so that mom can kind of sit in the coffee area and still see everything, but also not have to be up and, playing as well, and can kind of let them go. And then, of course, social interaction is such a important part of kids growing up. And especially learning how to deal with people they don't know.
Yeah.
You know, so because I still get awkward. Woody gets awkward too when he gets in a room full of people he doesn't know.
Sure
It
do.
happens. It happens.
You know, so it kind of helps develop that as kids, and so there's some educational element to that as well.
Absolutely. We've had quite a few guests come in and tell us, like, this is the first time my child has played independently. Like,
Right, especially
in
because
their
these are
life.
children of COVID.
Yes.
Right, so a lot of these they were either born a year or two before,
Mhm.
or in the middle of COVID, and we really haven't gotten back into the in-person things as much. So it's, you know, people are kind of wary about that, and, you know, coming out because it was so locked down during COVID. So a great way to get those kids that haven't had a lot of that sort of social interaction to be able to kind of ease into it
Yeah.
in a controlled environment. So
Absolutely.
yeah, I like it. So you say you have a full coffee shop. So every kind of drink imaginable that you could get at a
ask
coffee
for
shop.
it, we can make it. And, you know, the coffee shop was kind of an extra thing we added on. I
Right.
have an education background, like with children. And so the indoor play space was what the goal was. And we were like, let's just throw a coffee shop in. I quickly learned you don't just throw coffee shops into places. It's like a whole
Right.
ordeal.
Right.
But it's been very fun to learn how to make all the drinks. And from what our guests say, our coffee is pretty good. So
Oh, good.
yeah.
So what's your favorite drink from your coffee shop?
It depends on the season. We just released our Christmas menu
Okay.
on Monday.
It's a lot
I
of
have been-
peppermint.
Yes,
Yeah.
peppermint. I love peppermint. Yeah. Our guests have been loving the sugar cookie latte, but I like a white chocolate peppermint latte.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the most popular drink that you think you sell, like out of them year round, not just
Yeah.
seasonal?
Our s'mores latte.
Oh,
Yeah. It's a toasted marshmallow mocha with a marshmallow cold foam on top.
Woody's dying over there.
Man,
He's like,
y'all
man,
got me. Yeah.
Yeah. You're going to have to pop
So,
in and see us.
Yes.
for sure, for sure. And Woody, they promise they won't put you in the jail. That's
Yeah.
that's a promise.
Yes. Yeah.
We won't put you in the jail.
Okay.
Now, if I'm there at the same time as you,
Yeah.
Can't
no,
promise
no
anything.
promises.
no
there
promises.
we go. There we go.
So we'll be the first grown adults to get kicked out for pretending we're children and playing.
Not the first.
So,
No,
oh no,
just
not the
kidding. I'm
first.
just
Okay.
kidding.
Oh, Woody's been there before.
Yeah. I'm
So-
a regular.
Yeah, that was probably Heather actually, but
Yeah.
she's not here. So we
Heather
can't say
stops in all the time for coffee. Heather likes the blueberry cobbler latte.
that. Has she tried to convince you to name it after her yet?
No, but maybe we
'Cause
will.
she
We love Heather.
please don't. Please. She had another coffee shop where she had this drink, and she was like, I have to ask for it special, like, so they should just call it the Alto, and I should be able to get it at discount.
That's amazing.
So yeah, you should just call it drink the Mike and Woody special,
Okay.
and
yeah.
make it the one that she gets.
Yes.
No.
And so make her say the Mike and Woody are awesome
Every time.
drink.
Well, y'all are
every
going to
drink.
have to come in and get one first.
Yeah,
And
okay.
then we can talk about
Okay.
that.
I can do that. So, do you have any like special events or anything coming up, or
Santa's coming.
what?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
real Santa?
The real Santa. He's coming on December 14th.
That's cool.
Yeah, we're really excited.
Okay, and what are the hours for that?
8 to 6 p.m. So 2-hour play sessions starting at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., 12.
So if you want to come see Santa, you need to sign up for a play session.
Yes, we
Okay.
just released tickets yesterday
And what's the best way for people to sign up for that?
through our website. Yeah.
Okay.
So you go to the front page, you go to reserve a time, and then select December 14th.
Sure. And what's your website?
Pink Flamingo Play Cafe.com.
Okay. And is this like a one of a kind thing, or is this like a franchise thing, or
We're the first.
so you just kind of thought, hey, this might be a cool concept?
Yeah, I was in a hard spot, like emotionally.
Yeah.
I have 2 young kids, but at the time I just had one, and I had a miscarriage, and I was just depressed. And my therapist said, "Okay, well, you have to leave your house once a day." And I was like, "Cool," but I had a 9-month-old, and it was the middle of the winter. And I
Where
was
do you
like,
go?
Where am I supposed to go? So I was scrolling social media one day, and I saw an indoor playground, and I called my parents, who are entrepreneurs, and I was like, I think that this is what we need in Lynchburg. There's nothing like this. We have a couple spaces, but there's nowhere that you can like sit and have a cup of coffee and watch your kid play. Like,
Right.
not as
So you can go to like the mall,
yes.
and they've got the little play area there. You can get something from somewhere in the mall, and then go do it. But then you have to, if your child knows you're going to the play area at the mall, they don't want to wait while you get your coffee or
Correct.
whatever.
and it's
so-
on the other side of the mall. So
right.
it's like,
so you've either got to
I've done it
stop
many
and
times.
hit drive through on the way,
yes.
and then also give them some sugar because they're going to want something too.
Yes.
Right? They have to be bribed. I know how it works, and they don't grow out of that, by the way. So. And then you go to the mall and they want to go straight there, and then
Yeah.
it's there's not a good place to sit and relax and have your coffee. They've got like the little a few seating areas and things like that, but nothing. And also it's an open area. So
Correct.
you have to keep your eye on your child
You're watching your kid the whole time.
the entire time so that nobody grabs them, tries to take off with them, or they wander off through the mall.
It's like you're in my brain.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of, I guess I'm kind of fleshing out exactly what you
Yeah.
realized is that you have an enclosed space. It's a safe place. You have employees there to kind of help keep
It's
an eye on it.
sanitized like
Right.
all the time.
Right.
Yeah. So that was kind of where it came from.
Okay.
And
What a great idea. I
Thank
just have to
you.
say that. So,
thank you so much.
yeah, that's good. And the reason I ask if it was like a franchise, because it seems like it's very well thought out
Thank
and very well done, because I've seen pictures. Like I said, I haven't been in there, but I saw pictures from your ribbon cutting, things like that. And the detail that go into the play area, like you said, the police station, everything else, to bring all those elements together and make it like a little village. It seems like it's something that has been proven over time in other places. And you're like, this would be a great thing to bring to Lynchburg, and got a franchise. But you're
Yeah.
saying that this is the first of. So
This is the first Pink Flamingo. There are other play cafes,
Right.
but there's no franchisable option. So
Right.
you kind of have to build it from the ground up.
that's very interesting.
Yeah. I
So-
mean, it's a great opportunity for a franchise.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Let's talk after the show. No. Okay.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, because I deal with the other end of it. I deal with senior and home care and things like that.
Okay,
So
yeah.
different ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, so and so you gave us your website. Do you guys have a phone number if anybody has questions or something they can call, or is the website the best?
The website would be the best. We do have a phone number, but I don't even know it off the top of my head.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I do. 434-234-8700.
There you go.
Look at that.
It came back to me.
And Mike, I've got to say, Mike, she's being humble over here. I think we have an influencer on our hands.
No.
They have do you have 13,000 followers on Instagram alone? Well,
I'm sorry. What?
look at you.
We do.
Like, that's
Me
fantastic.
too. I got into content creation when I was a stay-at-home mom and have just been able to use that for our business as well, which has been really awesome.
Man.
And what do you know the secret to content to being a content creator? Because I'm going to tell you, in case you ever want to be
Please
one
tell
day,
me. Yes.
is that you have to take every opportunity to share things that will connect with people.
Yeah.
And as I say that, she has her phone on a stand in front of her, and she's actually like live streaming.
I'm
Or-
just vlogging. I'll put this in my vlog later.
Okay, so you edit into a vlog. So you are taking this part of your real life and just kind of making it with, you know what, this would be good content. And it is. So
It's great. Yeah. And it's a great, I mean, just really well done. And like Mike said, like looking at the aesthetic, and because I'm a huge fan of Disney, right? Main Street, like, and the houses and villages, it reminds you instantly of that, and like, you know, Main Street, downtown, fair, stuff like that. It's just really real well executed.
Thank
I know
you.
that sounds like a stuffy word,
and it
but
pulls it into a believable environment.
yeah.
Right. It's a play
job.
area, but kids are able to, like the baby dolls in the jail. Like they're able to go and
Yeah, it's full of
they're not just
imagination.
like banging things off the walls. Like they're using their imagination to make the most of what's there. So,
Yeah.
but it's funny that there's always baby dolls in the jail.
They actually will take their belts to the police costumes, and they will put the belts around the bars to like literally lock the babies in the jail. Like it is very thought out.
Nice. Nice. I'm just going to sneak in there with padlocks and slip them on the edge so that they can just click it close. No, just kidding. That would be horrible,
Yeah. The liability. I don't
But
even want to go
hilarious.
there.
but hilarious. So no. No, but it's great that you've got such a wide variety of things to stretch their imagination and things like that. Because so many times, and I don't want to be one of those people that's like, oh, you just give them an iPad and let them play. Because like I get it. But also it's, you know, being able to build that imagination in a tangible environment
Yeah.
is also key. So, and you know, they could act out Bluey episodes.
They could.
So-
We love Bluey.
Yeah, my sister's family loves Bluey. So
I, as an adult, like Bluey. Like it's just
I have
great life
purposefully,
lessons.
I have heard that it is a great show for adults as well, and I've really tried very hard not to start watching it
I
because
mean, your son is 21. So
he's 21.
You could wait on that.
I
It's
do.
okay.
I have a grandbaby that's 1 though, so it's
Okay.
probably coming.
It's about time. Yeah.
It's probably coming.
Yeah.
So
Target audience.
yes, yeah. So I guess I'll just have to start making sure I watch it so that when he's ready to watch it, I know, like, hey, this is a great show. Let's watch
Yeah.
this.
There you go.
So that in The Office.
Also a classic.
Yes, yes. They need to make a cartoon version for kids, and change nothing, just animate it.
Just animated.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could let my kids watch that. The dry humor is
I just
hard
meant
for
for
the kids.
us, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
fair,
okay.
fair.
Yeah. That's so you could have it on because the kids, you know, when you have I don't know if I know you have found yourself doing this where you're watching a TV show with your children or something like that. And then all of a sudden you realize you've watched 3 episodes and they're in the other room playing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
So,
Bluey.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
happens.
but having an animated version of The Office, like it would be a show that they would pay some attention to, but then they're just going to wander off anyway. So
you might have something on your hands.
I might.
Yeah.
That's my $1 billion idea.
Yeah, I love it.
So would it get started on that for me?
I will. I love Bluey. We don't have kids, and every time I go to the dentist, she asks me what I want to watch.
And it's Bluey.
And it's
You
Bluey.
do not.
Every time. It's just kind of calming, and it it's just kind of puts you in like, okay, I like this.
You know they talk about you after you leave.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
Like that weirdo.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about
And
it.
it's not and it's not about your teeth. It's like
Oh, absolutely.
this grown
That guy.
man
We need to
came
keep an eye on
in
him.
and asked for Bluey.
Yeah.
So
Don't let him into the Pink Flamingo Cafe.
right.
way.
Lock him up.
Right. Put his name up.
Red
One.
flag.
That's right.
Yeah. Do not let this person in.
Mhm.
So you have Santa coming up, and remind us those dates again, just in case someone missed it.
Yes, December 14th from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., 2-hour play sessions. It's great. You can skip the line at the mall. We'll take the pictures for you. We'll have Christmas craft, all the things.
And because you're booking a time, it's a limited crowd. So it's not going to be swamped, and you're not going to be waiting in line for Santa for an hour.
Your
It'll
kids
be-
can actually play, and we will call you over to see Santa. So your kids are playing the whole time, and we'll just
So you're
say,
not even waiting in
hey,
line.
it's your turn to come talk to
You've
Santa.
really got something here.
I'm a mom.
You've
so
really got something
I know
here.
the
Like you have, they say when you open a business, you should find a problem and create a solution, and there's your business. And I think you have genuinely found a very unique, and I know there's other play cafes, things like that, but Lynchburg has never seen anything like this. So to take that bold step and kind of be like, I want to bring this to Lynchburg, and here it's kind of a foreign concept,
Yeah.
right? So
Thank
yeah,
you. I
it's
appreciate
just
that.
really cool. Like I'm really glad that Heather wasn't here to ruin this today. And I only said that because I know she's probably listening at some point. So
We love you, Heather.
yes,
You're awesome.
yeah, we think you're awesome.
I do.
I didn't say that sarcastically at all. So no, just teasing. But so there are 2 questions I ask every guest that comes on the podcast. One is, how long have you been part of the CVABC?
We joined about 3 months before we opened. So that would be March.
Yeah.
Do a little math, somewhere
Yep.
like 9 months-ish.
Sure.
Sounds right.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good. And so as part of your membership, what do you think is the greatest benefit of being a member of the Central Virginia Business Coalition?
I think it's a great way to learn about other businesses and how we can connect with them. And I was just listening to your interview you did with Ashley of Sweet Indulgence.
Yeah.
And I had no idea about her story of like,
Right.
we use her, we buy her baked goods
Right.
for our cafe.
She is the Pop-Tart queen.
Yes, she's amazing. Her pumpkin cream cheese muffins are to die for.
They're pretty good.
So, but I had no idea about how she employs domestic violence
She does.
survivors and things like that.
And
so,
the flexibility that she gives her staff because of their past trauma, and they're working through issues and things like that. And sometimes it's just not a good day to work. Right. And as a business owner we have almost 35 employees. We have 35 different situations going on where they are dealing with something. And sometimes it's very hard to remember, like, these are people.
yeah.
And they need to deal with this. And so we need to do whatever we can to work around it. And it's very hard. We've had several conversations in our office over the last couple of weeks about, yes, we're a business, but we have to remember that we're a business of people,
Yes.
right? So, we had a client that passed away, and the caregiver had been with them for like almost 4 years. So we needed to give her time to grieve. So she got a week off,
Yeah.
right, with pay, because we needed to make sure that she was okay to come back and continue to be with us because she's a good employee.
Mm-hmm.
And, working with someone, especially someone if it's they get older, they're more difficult sometimes.
Yeah.
We need to reward that and give back what she's given to us of her time and her energy of taking care of that client. So it's very hard sometimes to remember that you're a business, but you're also dealing with people. And I think Ashley has done a great job of trying to balance that.
Yeah, she really,
that.
really has. So I
Yeah.
think that it's just been a great opportunity to get to know about other businesses, meet other business owners. And I don't, aside from my parents, have many friends who are business owners. So it's just a really great opportunity to connect with other people who are experiencing
It is. It's a
the
great
same
chance
things.
to network and get to know people. You can ask Woody. He goes to all the networking events.
All of them.
You thought you were going to make it an episode without getting called out. So we're going to...
I'm sorry. I'm trying to do better.
I still need to reach out to Laura and tell her to have you dressed and ready for school so I can take it in the
I know.
coffee talk.
Yeah. You're right.
So you don't have to come stay the whole time. Just come
Just show
we won't make a
Go
big
to
deal.
Pink Flamingo though. You have a Pink Flamingo.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to do that.
I mean,
If you had a coffee talk there,
I
it would be
mean-
all sorts of problems because we would be locking people in the jail.
yeah, it'd be great.
So no, I
Coffee
think
and
that'd be a
jail.
great idea. I don't know if there's availability for next year, but
Okay.
that would be a cool.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
So, or we could have a bring your kids and
That would be actually
Like a
was
little
thinking
open
about that
house.
on the way here.
an open
That'd
house,
be
like
really
a
fun.
networking thing where you could bring your kids. Your kids could play while you network.
Yes,
Like
I think that'd be super.
that'd be cool too. Yeah. Yeah. Let's come up with a lot of other killer ideas so that
Yeah.
Heather has to organize things.
I love it. Let's put her to
So,
work.
Her desk is going to be piled up when she gets back. So, is there anything else about the Pink Flamingo Play Cafe that you want to tell us about?
There is
Anything-
one thing, that we're doing the month of November.
Yeah.
So a little bit more about our story. In November of 2022 was when I miscarried that baby, and this idea was born. Well, November of 2023, I had our son, who is our rainbow baby. And so a big part of our story and what we do at the cafe is to try to provide a space for parents who just need a break. They need help, whatever it is. We want to be that. I'll get into why we're called the Pink Flamingo, because that it all pairs together.
Okay.
But throughout November, to pay tribute to Juniper, who's the baby we lost, and Jet, who's our rainbow baby, we had a mural painted on the wall, and it is of a juniper tree with a rainbow coming out with clouds all at the bottom. And we have invited all of our guests who have experienced miscarriage or infant loss, stillbirth, anything like that. They can fill out a little tag and hang it on the rainbow or in the clouds, just to pay tribute and remember those babies. And it has been the most beautiful thing just to see grieving families find peace and something tangible to remember those babies by. So if anybody has experienced that or would like to come,
What
see
an
the
amazing thing.
mural.
I did not come here to feel feelings today. So
I know, I'm sorry.
it's okay. It's okay.
I tell
It's
people
okay,
I
but
cry
that's-
every day at my job because of things like
So
this.
I could see the emotion in your face as you started
Yeah.
to say, there is one more thing I want to say. And I'm like, where's this? But what a cool way to acknowledge that and to help your grieving process, but also other families, because so many families go through, miscarriage or infertility or things like that. So our household is one of those. So just being able to have a community that it's not a big deal, right? It's let's come fill out a tag, put it on the tree. It's not like a big show or production or anything. It's just a quiet way for you to process and make a public,
that was
we were affected by this as well.
something that happened. Yeah.
So yeah,
So it's been really, really beautiful just to see people get into it and participate. We've also been doing it with our online community where people can Venmo. We're raising money for an organization called Beckett's Blessing Box. And that is a box that is sent out to families after they've experienced any kind of child loss.
Wow.
And so people online have sent in donations with in memory of this baby, and I will go ahead and write and put their tag on the wall, which has just
That's
been
cool.
so touching. Yeah. So the Pink Flamingo, the name behind it, just for the record, there's this thing with flamingos that when they become parents, both the mom and the dad, they turn white for about 2 years because they're giving so much of their nutrients to their chicks that they are quite literally depleted of their color.
Yeah.
And so I think that happens a lot to parents, that we
give so much.
give so much that we lose.
It literally changes us. Yeah.
So our theory is that sometimes all it takes to feel like yourself again is to get out of the house, connect with other people in the same stage of life, and get a really good cup of coffee. And the Pink Flamingo is where you can do that.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I wish there was something today I didn't like about this podcast, like this episode. So
I'm sure we could think of something. We clean up a lot of accidents.
It's been great.
I mean, there's
there's but it teaches you to deal with, when life gives you a little bit of problem, you can't cry over spilled milk. So,
True.
True. So, no, but it's been great to have you today.
Thank you.
And give us the website one more time.
PinkFlamingoPlayCafe.com.
Okay. Did you get that, Woody?
I got it. I got the website and Instagram. I got everything pulled up over.
Oh, you got everything.
I'm a
over there.
fan.
You're on top of everybody.
I'm a
Thank you.
fan.
Is it
I
13?
got you.
Is it 13,001 followers now?
Yes, actually 2. I followed from
Both accounts?
Yes, there you go.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. And I'll go track you down later today
There you
and do that as well. So, and we're going to go and take a quick break. And when we come back, hopefully we'll have somebody on the phone checking in for the second half of the podcast.
Hey, Mike, let me tell you about our friends at Freedom Heating, Air, and Electrical. They're veteran owned, and not only do they handle your heating, cooling, and electrical needs, but now they've added plumbing services too. These guys are really covering all the bases.
And they just launched the Freedom Home Guard Whole Home Membership. With this, you get year-round protection for everything. Plus, if you're looking for peace of mind during power outages, they've got you covered with generator installations too. Priority service, discounts, and protection for your whole home. Heating, cooling, electrical, plumbing, and generators. Whatever you need, they've got your back.
So if you want complete home protection, check out Freedom Heating, Air, and Electrical. Trust me, your home will thank you.
Freedom Heating, Air, and Electrical. Serving those who serve us.
Ba-da-da-da.
Yes. And hi, and welcome back. We weren't talking during the commercial at all. I think we have a guest on the phone. Let's see if that works.
We sure do. I think that they're here.
We've got Matt Cothran with Nimble Merch. Are you there, Matt?
Hey, how's it going this afternoon, guys?
Hey, how are you? So I wasn't sure if we had you on the line or if we were just like had you floating around in the atmosphere out there somewhere. So excited to have you on the podcast today. Because first of all, you're with Nimble Merch. Tell us what Nimble Merch is and kind of what you do.
So Nimble Merch is a boutique promotion company. We do everything from screen print to direct-to-garment printing, sublimation, embroidery, laser engraving, even some cut and sew and leather work and leather patches. Basically, a one-stop shop for any kind of promotional good that you could need for your business, family and friends. We do a lot of small business connector type things where we provide supplies for other small print businesses in town. I think we are probably the only full one-stop shop in the Lynchburg area.
And so I believe do you have a location downtown? Is that where it is?
We do. We're located at 527 Church Street. We're in the old Ford Motor Company building right on the corner of Church and 6th.
Okay. And so people can come in and see what you've got there and talk to you about different options.
Yeah, they're welcome to come in. We've got a pretty hefty selection of blanks in-house, both garments and hard goods, where they can put their hands on it, kind of get a feel for the type of products that we offer, as well as seeing the different print options and engraving options that we have.
That's very cool. And so when you, if somebody needed to order something, like I understand, I know a couple of people that have used you for things, and I'll be using you in the near future. I keep meaning to reach out to you and forget, but talking about how easy it is to work with you and how quick the turnaround time is compared to some other vendors that they've used.
Yeah, we try to really focus in on small business, and so we know that, in the world right now, small business is struggling as much as it is, that we want to make turnarounds as quick as possible. So we typically work on smaller size orders on our digital printing side. Screen printing side, hundreds, thousands of pieces, no problem. But on the digital side, we can do as little as one piece. And on any given week, sometimes we can turn it around in a couple of days.
Oh, that's good.
So it really just depends on what you bring in and how many pieces you need.
And if somebody's kind of like out there and they're like, I've always wanted t-shirts for my business, or I've always wanted to get some different kinds of merchandise to give away, things like that to kind of promote our company, but I don't even know where to start. What is the first step in trying to figure out what they should get and how many and different things like that?
So what we typically do is take a look at, any given business and kind of see what they've done in the past, if anything. Look at their current branding. Do they have a logo? Do they already have a website? We've got a couple of graphic artists in house that can sit down and work with somebody's branding and come up with some unique design ideas. Or if you already have an idea that you want to bring to us and you say, hey, I've got this really unique idea that I'm going to try on a t-shirt, or I want to try a couple of different types of printing methods, then we're willing to give anything a try. So if you already have everything in hand, and you just say, hey, I've got this logo, I know exactly what I want. We have an online web portal where you can drop all of your graphics directly onto a t-shirt and get all the costing done right then and check out. on the spot.
Wow, that's awesome. So yeah, so if you can help people with businesses like me. So we're getting ready to celebrate 8 years. So our logo is well established. We've got tons of things that we've done in the past and kind of looking for something new. You can help guide us through that. But also if you have someone and they're starting a business and they don't even have a logo or a website yet, you can kind of help guide them through that process and help get those things established and kind of take the pressure off of them of, I'm not a graphic designer, but I'm going to try and make a logo. And then, it looks like every other logo out there right off Canva. So, so you can help them through that whole process of even developing a logo.
Correct. So we offer brand management, branding guides. So if you need anything from a simple logo all the way up to really complex branding for your business with color specific Pantones that are always printer embroidered, we can do either or.
Okay, very cool. Let's see. Woody?
Yes, sir.
You have any questions over there?
Man, I love branding. So I love
you
the
do.
fact
I know you love branding.
absolutely.
You look like you've been chomping at the bit.
Brand everything. So well done.
So what's the most unusual merchandising thing that you've done for somebody, Matt?
It's kind of hard to pinpoint a specific thing. We've had customers, bring in anything from, their grandmother's blanket that they want, a small embroidery to recognize their passing, or a custom flag for, a family member. We've put transfers on just about any material you can think of, from wood to acrylic, window decals, a little bit of everything.
Nice.
Kind of the sky's the limit, as far as putting a decoration on something. We do a lot of what's called direct to film. It's a newer print method where the inks and adhesives are actually printed directly onto a piece of clear film, and then they're heat affixed to literally any surface. So we can put them on leathers, wood, any kind of a leatherette, vinyls, acrylics, even a vehicle. If you can get heat on it, we can put it on something.
Wow.
I like that as a slogan.
Yeah, and if you can get heat on it,
you can get heat on
just about anything. So with that process, like, is that something that's like a long lasting thing, or does it kind of wear off pretty quickly, or like?
So in the past, some of the original direct to film methods weren't quite as durable. Now here we are about 10 years into that decoration method. Okay. The inks are a lot more durable. The adhesives are way more durable. On a t-shirt, if it's printed properly and affixed properly, we can easily get 50, 60, even 70 washes before you really notice any degradation in the print quality.
And you're basically looking at if you wear that shirt
closer to the.
Yeah, and you're looking at like if you wear that shirt every week for a year, it starts to show a little wear, which is typical for even like store-bought shirts. So, like
right.
mass produced.
Even screen prints.
Right. Yeah, well, that's impressive. So, and I'm glad that the answer was what I thought it was when I asked that, because I was like, if I just like majorly stepped in it, like, oh, it doesn't last long at all, that would have been terrible. But good to hear that it lasts quite a while. So, yeah. So the because I just said that out loud, I just forgot my entire train of thought. So you do t-shirts and, like you said, anything like leather, wood. What are some of the merchandising ideas, things that you offer that are kind of made out of the wood or the leather or things like that?
So some of the other, any of the organic materials like leather, wood, cork. We do a lot of keychains. We do leather patches and cork patches on hats, bags, jackets. We get some motorcycle clubs that come in and want specific patches that are either a cork or leather material.
Yeah.
We do all of our dyeing in-house. So we keep U.S. made, or I should say, U.S. veg tanned leather in stock. And we do all of our dyeing in-house, like a lot of the other leather places in town.
That's really cool. So, yeah. And how long have you guys been in business?
So under Nimble Merch, we rebranded in 2021 to Nimble Merch. But I've been printing since I was about 8 years old. So a long time, but this iteration of the business, we're in our, I guess, 15th or 16th year this year.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's
Great.
impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got a little bit of experience behind you there.
Yes, in the shop we've got a couple of guys that have been doing graphic design for 20 plus years, and got some really good staff that pays attention and tries to put out good products and really stay on the ball and get things out quickly.
Yeah, and if somebody just wanted to come by and kind of see what you've got, what are your hours?
So we are open generally 9 to 4:30 Monday through Friday.
Okay.
We prefer to try to get an appointment if it's any kind of a sit down, but if it's just a brief, walk in and kind of check out the shop.
If it's somebody just curious, just wants to kind of, before they set up that appointment, kind of take a look and see what's there and just kind of get a feel for it, they can stop in.
Yep, they're welcome to stop in, and we also have a retail store up front where we sell a lot of Lynchburg branded merchandise, a lot of stuff that we've printed in-house. And it is open Wednesday through Saturday, 2 to 6.
Okay. That's good to know too. So I have to stop by and see that. So I don't think I have a Lynchburg shirt.
Yeah, you need a Lynchburg
So
shirt.
I've got one for Colorado and I don't even live there.
Oh, come on now.
So I'm telling you. So how long have you guys been a part of the CVABC?
So I joined, I guess, close to the beginning of this year. I was recommended by another member. Didn't even know it existed. Had been with different chambers, and of course, Small Business and Better Business Bureau, and just really have fallen in love with the CVABC and everything that they do. Heather is fantastic.
Oh, see, we could have gone
really
without that.
Everybody that I've met. Oh, come on now.
Even the train agrees.
So, no, I'm sorry I interrupted you. The train was coming through, so I was also trying to get a little break there. Man, it's rumbling today. Like I can feel it rumbling in my chest.
Everybody I've met has been really amazing. Everybody seems to work with each other and try to connect each other on the different things that they're doing. The coffee talk meetups are amazing.
Yeah.
I've been to, I think, six or seven now so far.
Yeah.
Just really, really like how everybody seems to work with each other and kind of stand for each other, and that's more unheard of in a lot of business.
It is. Did we lose you?
And we lost him.
Oh man.
If he'll call back.
So yeah, so he was talking to.
That's an awesome business, though.
It is.
Yeah,
it
been
is.
around a while in Lynchburg.
Been around a while.
And I'm on their website. And they get cool designs.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
So yeah, so I've known Matt quite a while. I actually know his wife. She works in healthcare. So, she was telling me, you need to go talk to him. You need to go talk to him. I'm like, yeah. It's, whatever. And then I met him and I was like, hey, I need to come talk to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's, I want to go see a shop. I want to get a Lynchburg shirt because I've never had one.
Same. They got cool designs like on the website.
Uh-huh.
Like real, like, I mean, there are like, how do I say this politely? They're well made. They're just not like one color. Like, there's some designs on their website that are just so detailed shading. Oh yeah, this is wonderful.
Right. And because they have the equipment and they're doing it for
Yeah.
businesses, it gives them a chance to kind of show off and be like, well, we could do this with your shirt,
That's right.
and with anything, the more detail and things it has, sometimes the price goes up a little bit. So it's a good sales thing for them too. So I like that. But yeah, I'll have to go check that out. Now, if you see me sporting a Lynchburg shirt, I've been there. So, but
That's it.
we should do a field trip, Woody.
We will.
So
Yeah, we need to do one all around Lynchburg. Apparently, go to Pink Flamingo.
I know.
Nimble merch.
So we can take a Friday. We can just go to Coffee Talk, and then we can go to the Pink Flamingo, and then go get a T-shirt,
That's it.
and
Make a day.
then we can go to the Society, who has a ribbon cutting today, and we can get you a
Get all of them.
spray tan or
All
something.
in. Look at that. We got so many things to do.
We do. There's a lot of great businesses in the Central Virginia Business Coalition, and I always tell people I feel like I have a cheat code because I get to know these businesses really well because I get to ask them. Literally, if I have a question pop into my head, I can ask them right here. So it's a great way to learn about different businesses.
It really is. Like I know a lot of people. A usual complaint out in any community is like I never knew. Right. I didn't know a best kept secret, whatever.
Right.
Like legitimately, if you listen to this podcast, you can find out so much about the businesses, events, everything that's happening around here. I'm not trying to plug, fluff smoke or whatever, but like seriously, like, I mean, like this bit, like I've been in Lynchburg my whole life, and to hear like Nimble, like, I mean, this is just wonderful. Like, and you've got two top-notch businesses on today's show that execute really well. Oh, look, he
Right.
called back. So there we go.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, I'm back.
That's okay. We lost you for a second. We heard a little tone, and then there was no more Matt.
We were just hyping you up.
So we were talking about
Yep.
we were
Got you.
adding on to what you said about the coffee talks and things like that, and how the members really do support other small businesses, and not just with, hey, you're doing a great job, but we actually show up at each other's businesses and shop, and if nothing else, just go check it out and tell other people about it. So I can't tell you how many times I see somebody on Facebook say, hey, I'm looking for home care, and like 65 people come out of the woodwork, and 60 of them are from CVABC saying, tagging me or Visiting Angels or something like that. So it's a great way to kind of passively promote your business by getting to know other business members and being able to stand up for each other and things like that. So, but I think you were telling me, Matt, that your favorite thing about I think I had just asked you about what was your favorite thing about the Central Virginia Business Coalition. And you were talking about the networking.
Yeah, so I would say it's really the networking and camaraderie amongst the members. I've been in a lot of alliances and a lot of small business associations, over the years, and in different counties that we've been in, and I'm always a little taken aback by how much CVABC interacts with its members and how many things they really do to try to engage not just the membership, but the community as a whole. They really kind of have their fingers on the pulse of small business, and I feel like that's a much needed thing in our current economy, and with small businesses really trying to get their hands in more of the pie, so to speak.
Yeah, and you mentioned talking about into the community and things like that, and things with like the Christmas parade that's coming up, and doing Centerfest in September, and there's a lot of unique ways to get your business out in front of the public in many different areas as well, which I think is unique and to the CVABC. So, are you still there, Matt?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. Sorry, I wasn't sure if I lost you, or it was just really good quality on the call.
It was just such a good statement.
We had dead air, Woody. How dare you?
Dead air. I'll put an ad in there. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. So, Matt, tell us the best way for people to find you and like website and find out about what you offer and things like that.
Yeah, so the best way to reach out to us is typically via email or through our website. Our website is nimblemerch.com, and our email is support@nimblemerch.com. Typically, we'll respond within about 12 to 24 hours.
Okay, that's awesome. So, yeah, and then again, you're located on, I know it's downtown. Is it Church Street?
We're at 527 Church Street, the corner of Church and 6th, and we actually have the largest free parking in Lynchburg. So you're welcome to come down and park across the street in the free parking garage.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to come check that out just for the free parking. No, it's I appreciate you coming on today. And is there anything else you want to tell us about Nimble Merch and that you want our listeners to know about?
Not specifically Nimble Merch, but I would encourage all of your listeners to make sure to attend Small Business Saturday around the state of Virginia.
Yeah.
It's November 30th, and get out there and support all your local small businesses and things like CVABC, and engage in the community and really help out your neighbors and friends.
Yeah, I'd stand by that 1,000%. So make sure you get out there and shop small. It's a great time to start looking for those unique Christmas presents that you're not going to get on Amazon or I almost said Etsy, but Etsy's kind of made for that, so never mind. But make sure you shop local, because small business is what drives our economy. And I feel like our small businesses, especially some of our businesses downtown where, people constantly complain about, it's hard to park, it's hard to get anywhere, things like that. Every time I go downtown, I have no trouble. I can find parking. I might have to pay $1 for it, but I don't care. I can find parking. It's not that hard to get around to the places I want to go. And, don't let that be an excuse to stop you from missing out on a great find in our downtown businesses, especially Nimble Merch, where they can even customize things for you. It sounds like so. We'll encourage you to shop small.
Yeah, and thanks for having me on today, guys.
Yeah, no problem. Happy to have you. So, I'll be coming to see you soon, I'm sure, in the next week or two. So, we will be trying to figure out exactly what those weird things are. I'm going to see if I can make the list as the weirdest thing we get done.
Mike's going to go. Hey, go big, Mike. Go big.
Yeah. So anyway, I hope you have a great day, Matt, and I appreciate you coming on today, and hope you have a great week.
All right, you too. Have a good one.
All right, bye. Well,
Man.
Woody.
Yeah, you did it.
We did it. We got through the show.
Look at us.
We're even a little early.
Look at us.
So I'm not saying that there isn't something here that's making us run over, but
we did efficient.
We were very efficient.
We got in good quality content. We got in 2 fantastic businesses.
We did. And these were really good. So every business that comes on, I love learning more about them.
Yeah.
But these 2, they kind of, I really enjoyed today and learning more about them, because these are 2 that I really didn't know that much about.
Same here.
So, and I think that's the fun. We have guests that come on quite a bit, like, well, I'm not going to mention my name, but there's a couple of people that they come on the podcast quite a few times a year. And so I feel like I know their business, and some of them we use as vendors, things like that, and friends with them. So I know, but like the Pink Flamingo Play Cafe, I got the whole name right.
You did.
Like I didn't know anything really about them.
Yeah.
And I've talked to Matt a lot of times about Nimble Merch and things like that, but hadn't actually gotten into like what they really do, just other than kind of conversation about what they offer.
Yeah.
Things like that. So being able to kind of learn more about them today was really cool. And especially like I did not come here to feel feelings today.
I know, right?
With Rachel and her story about the, is it Jasper?
Yes.
Tree? I think. The tree that they have the tags for people who have lost.
Such a great idea.
Such a great idea. And such a great way for someone who's been through that process to kind of grieve and help process that grief. That's because mental health is super important. So especially at this time of year where, you have people who have seasonal depression, and you have people who, they're missing family, things like that. It can make it really hard. Especially when everyone around you is celebrating the holidays, right? Being happy and joyous. And you're like, why can't I feel like that? It's okay. If you're not okay, it's okay. But reach out to somebody, talk to somebody. That's going to be my message of the day is find someone that you can talk to, either, through professional mental health, or just talk to a friend and say, hey, I'm feeling like this.
That's right.
I don't necessarily need you to do anything. I just need you to know that I'm struggling.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So yeah, that's our message of the day.
That's it.
Our moment of zen.
Not only do we talk to businesses, but we provide life lessons.
That's right.
Look at us.
That's right. So anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this podcast episode.
It's been a fantastic episode.
It's been a best ever.
Best.
He said the ratings are already
tremendous. I think we broke the internet.
Yeah,
maybe
that's what disconnected Matt's phone call.
I think it did.
Was because there were so many listeners. The internet provider went, whoa, something's wrong.
Highest rated episode ever.
Highest rated episode ever. So
that's what I heard.
That's what I heard.
That's from the network executives.
It is.
They passed it down to me just now in a fax.
From your latest Gallup poll.
They did. They ran the numbers.
Yeah.
They said, well done, y'all too. I said, okay, thanks. Thanks so much. That's what we try.
It's downhill from here. So
that's the way to go.
Well, I appreciate you guys tuning in this week. Again, if you need any more information about the Central Virginia Business Coalition. We're going to
go to business.
We're going to encourage you to go to cvabc.org and check out that. And I hope you have a great week, and we will see you next Wednesday.